Hello, everyone. This is a message for the men and the boys who are from the hood. Now, I first want to start this message by saying my name is Mia. I am the Mystic Therapist, and I was born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Okay, I don't live there now, but I lived there until I was about 18. Okay, and so what I want to share with y'all is listen. Going into 2024, you don't got nothing to prove to these people in the streets. You really don't. Now, here's something that I want you to understand. Years ago, if you watch, I don't know if y'all know who the Bone Thugs and Harmony is, but you should. There was a particular one of the members who had a meeting with the people who are now in control of the entire media as well as the music industry, and they were forcing the rappers at that time to make a deal to put music in the streets that made black people want to kill each other and rape people, and basically introducing like the drill and all the other stuff. One of the guys, he refused to do it, but the people who they sign now and they put on, like the people who they give deals to, they have to put this type of music out there, right? It is literally another way of slavery, another way to get black people to do the things for them that the slave masters used to do. So now they don't even have to do anything because they're programming you to see, they're programming you to do it. Now, something for y'all to all understand is that your brain is a computer. Your subconscious mind is what the biggest part of the computer of your brain is called. So the things that you listen to, the things that you watch, these are all softwares on your computer. Now, when you listen to this music, you are downloading this software on your computer. Not only does it make you a vibrational match to this type of toxic energy, but it also programs in your subconscious mind that you cannot trust other men who look like you, also other women who look like you. If you read the LYNCH speech, every single person who got this far, please go on Google and read the LYNCH speech. You will see exactly how the people who enslaved your ancestors has continued to enslave you and people in the black community for years to come. They literally said what the plan would be, and this is what's happening. This is what they're doing. Now, like I said, I'm from the hood. I don't live in the hood, but I don't want to say I'm from the hood. I'm from Philadelphia, but let's just say y'all already know what it is. I'm from Philadelphia. But I've grown up and I have so many friends, who are from Philadelphia and from different hoods in the world, etc., etc. And I lost one of my closest friends who was like the toughest person in the entire neighborhood, etc. Every single person was afraid of him. He was like really that guy in real life. I'm not going to say his name, but anybody who knows me, he was my ex, but he turned into one of my best friends. He looked out for my family. He looked out for my brothers, etc. When I went away to college, my family was good in every hood because he cared about me. And that particular person got literally gunned down in broad daylight by somebody who really wasn't even that tough. Now, something I want y'all to understand is that a lot of you think that you're untouchable. This person is sweet. He's a B, this, that, and the third. But if you understand the laws of human nature, it doesn't matter if somebody's not tough. If they have access to a gun and they feel threatened, or if they feel like they have something to prove, they don't mind using it. Back in the day when my father and my grandfathers, etc., were growing up in the streets, they operated on principles, morals. I don't want to say morals, but there were principles there that kind of kept a little bit of order, in the streets, order in the way that things are handled. Don't harm women, don't harm the children, the elderly, don't harm the elderly. Nowadays, these young people, this Gen Z, some of the millennials, whatever, with this music that they're listening to now and the way that their consciousness is made, they don't stand on principles. They stand and live by that gun, and so unfortunately, people who look like me and people who look like you, have a target on, you have a target on your back. from people who look just like you because of their own brain. You know, the way that the music that they listen to, the way they were raised, the spells, really, y'all are all under a mass spell. Because if you really learn the truth of your history, you will learn that you are literally a god. You are a god. You are a king. You have more power than you know. You are powerful beyond measure. Your ancestors are the ancient Egyptians, ancient Kemetic, you know, all the, if you, Ifa, you know what I'm saying, Papa Shango, Ogun. Yeah, you don't know who those people are because the people who enslaved your ancestors told you that they were all evil and that you only need to stay in this one religion, when in all actuality, all of your power comes from your spirituality, because you are a spiritual being, and it's grounded in ancient African wisdom and also ancient Native American wisdom, because a lot of us are actually descendants of the Native American Indians as well on this land, right? So you don't even really know who you are, and you're letting this music and these people who cast spells on your ancestors and cast spells on your mind every single day tell you who you are. So you're walking around thinking in this very low vibrational way, walking around in fear, and it's beneath you. It's beneath you. So I'm making this video to really let everybody know you don't gotta live that life. You really don't. And I know it might seem like you do, but listen, I moved to a whole nother state, not to get away from anything. I wasn't running from anything, but I want a better life for myself. I don't want to be in a space where it's like a crab in a barrel energy, right? We all know that there's a crab in a barrel energy where people don't really like themselves. I don't want to live around people who don't like themselves. You don't have to live around people who don't like themselves, because if somebody hates their own blackness, they gonna hate your blackness, right? You know what I'm saying? If somebody don't got no money, people don't got nothing, they gonna want what you got. So you don't want to be around that low vibrational energy. You want to put yourself in positions to win. You want to put yourself in positions to thrive. And I understand not wanting to be uncomfortable, right? I understand not wanting to not get out of your comfort zone. But baby, wouldn't it be better than going to jail or not being alive anymore? It's okay to move to a really, really, really nice neighborhood. It's okay to be a what people might call a square or a simp. Y'all call people calling it square and simp, but whatever. It's okay to be smart. It's okay to get wealthy and be like, I don't hang around places that I gotta look over my shoulder. It's okay to be like that. Don't let people tell you that you're bougie or you don't stand on business or whatever. No, you know your character, and be smart. You don't have nothing to prove to these people, because guess what? Are they going to bail you out of jail? Are they going to come to your funeral? Are they going to forget you? You know, they forget you a little bit after. They might wear a shirt or something like that. Like, is your life really that's it? Don't you want to travel the world? Don't you want to go to the pyramids of Egypt? Don't you want to go to Bali? Don't you want to go to Japan? Don't you want to go learn karate or something in Japan? Don't you want to go to the Dominican Republic? You know, don't you want to go to Puerto Rico? Don't you want to go to Africa? Don't you want to go see beautiful women all around the world? Don't you want to go fulfill your dreams? Don't let nobody tell you that your rec career isn't going to get off the ground, but it might get off the ground even more when you go live somewhere else. Take your stories take your stories with you. Take your grit with you. You know what I'm saying? And go somewhere else and lay down those tracks. You don't gotta be where you don't gotta be in the same places. And I want y'all to kind of learn a lesson from Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle, he hustle. He's a stand-up guy. He really was courageous, and he made his money, and he got one of the baddest girls. He was lit. He wasn't really, I don't know everything about this man, but he didn't seem super, super problematic. But because he wanted to have a store in his hood, guess where he got killed? In his hood, because of the consciousness of the people who were listening to this music and jealousy and envy. So I'm making this video to let y'all know it's okay to move away. It's okay to go to a nice neighborhood and live there. It's okay to not go back to the hood. It's okay to live a nice life. It's okay to become a stand-up guy. It's okay to become high value. It's okay to make 6 figures in a legal way, right? It's okay to get married. It's okay to have a family that's safe. It's okay to do these things. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do these things. And the way to start to reprogram your mind to believing in this is to change the music you're listening to. Start listening to higher vibrational music. Okay?